Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really zeroing in on something vital in trading.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
It's about fear, specifically overcoming the fear of losing. It affects pretty much everyone, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Whether you're just starting out or you've been at it for years, that fear is, well, it's real.
Exactly. And we're looking at this through the lens of Mansi's tip number one. Seems like some real practical wisdom, straight from the trading trenches.
Good source.
So our mission basically is to unpack this one tip, see what it means for actually trading better.
Sounds good. It's amazing how much emotion plays into trading. You know that knot in your stomach? Right before you place a trade.
Oh yeah, that hesitation. Or maybe you're just thinking about your first trade and it feels huge.
That's the fear of losing right there. And Mansi's point is stark. She says, unless and until you let go of fear of losing, you cannot trade well.
Pretty direct, no room for doubt there. If you're scared of losing, you can't trade effectively.
And it makes sense psychologically, doesn't it? Fear does weird things. It can make you hesitate on a really good setup.
Or the opposite, right? Like jumping out of a winning trade way too soon because you're scared of giving back profits.
Exactly. Or holding on to a loser way past your exit point, just hoping it turns around.
Yes.
That's fear of making the loss real.
So you end up making impulsive calls, not sticking to your plan, all driven by fear.
Yeah, precisely. It undermines everything.
Okay, so Mansi doesn't just point out the problem. She offers a structure, like a three-part approach.
Right. Let's break that down.
It's find a setup which works well. Place the trade, place stop loss, let go of outcome. Let's take the first part. Find a setup which works well.
This is crucial. It's about homework, right? Research, having a defined strategy. You need to find situations where you have, like, a statistical edge.
So it's not random. It's about a method, a reason for the trade.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Due diligence, knowing why you're considering this trade.
Okay, makes sense. You found your setup. Then comes place the trade. Sounds simple, but...
But that's often where the fear bites hardest.
Yeah.
That moment of commitment, you have to actually do it. Overcome that freeze response.
Execute the plan. Got it. And then, immediately, place stop loss.
Yes. This is non-negotiable for managing fear, I think. A stop loss is basically your predefined exit if the trade goes against you.
So it limits your potential downside. It's your risk management in action.
Exactly. You're acknowledging loss is possible, but you're controlling how much it could be. It helps quantify the risk, which can sort of defang the fear a bit.
Which leads beautifully into the last part, maybe the toughest mentally, let go of outcome.
Ah, yes. This is where the real psychological shift happens.
Ah.
You've done your research, you've placed the trade, you've set your risk limit with the stop loss.
And now?
Yeah.
What? You just forget about it. That sounds hard.
Well, not forget, maybe, but detach. You've done what you can control. The market's going to do what it's going to do in the short term. Constantly watching every little tick just feeds anxiety.
So you shift focus from this specific trade's result to your overall process.
That's the idea. Trust the setup, trust the process. Except that some trades will lose. That's just probabilities. It's about whether your strategy works over many trades, not just this one.
Right. It's about the long game, the expectancy of your system, not the emotional roller coaster of one position.
Precisely. You let your edge play out over time.
Okay, so summing it up, Mansi's tip is really about building a framework to manage fear. It's not about being fearless, it's about process.
Yeah, a solid process, good setup, clear execution, defined risk with a stop loss. That structure helps you step back mentally.
It allows you to act decisively despite the fear because your actions are rooted in a plan, not just emotion.
Exactly. So maybe a final thought for you listening. Think about trades you've made, or maybe ones you hesitated on.
How did that fear of losing influence you? Did it stop you? Make you jump too soon?
And looking forward, what kind of setup, what kind of research and risk management plan could give you more confidence, enough confidence to place the trade, set the stop, and then let go?
Something to really mull over. How to build that confidence through process.
That self-reflection is key, understanding your own psychology around risk.